Can a faulty system convict the innocent? The groundbreaking Netflix documentary series Making a Murderer, which began in 2015, has permanently changed the way true crime stories are told. As a seasoned film and documentary recap critic, I feel forced to go deeply into the series, examining its complex plot, thought-provoking ideas, and the significant influence it has had on society. A spoiler warning is necessary before continuing, though, as we'll discuss key character developments and series surprises. The first episode of the series tells the story of Stephen Avery, a native of Manitowoc County whose life is forever changed as a result of his 1985 conviction for attempted murder and sexual assault. The euphoric moment of Avery's exoneration, made possible by DNA evidence, is also a troubling indication of the flaws in the criminal justice system. The obvious weaknesses, dubious investigation techniques, and unsettling consequences of tunnel vision are exposed, leading viewers to doubt the very institutions created to preserve justice. The investigation of Avery's case forms the basis for a more thorough investigation of the criminal justice system, its prejudices, and its proneness to error. It serves as a sobering reminder that the search for the truth is difficult, fraught with organizational problems, and frequently distorted by personal motivations. The murder of Teresa Halbach, a local photographer whose link to Stephen Avery becomes the focus of a second legal odyssey, serves as a turning point in the series. A sense of tension and excitement, comparable to the best fictional crime dramas, is evoked by the thorough presentation of the evidence and the step-by-step unveiling of the investigation. Warning: this post contains spoilers. The documentary methodically draws attention to the possibility of tampered evidence and dubious police tactics. Viewers are moved by the air of suspicion that surrounds the probe and start to wonder if justice is indeed being done or if there is another purpose at work. The show deftly navigates the courtroom landscape as Avery and his nephew Brendan Dassey are accused, giving viewers a close-up view of the trials, the defense tactics, and the prosecution's attempts to obtain convictions. Brendan Dassey's confession appears as a turning point in the story, one that poses difficult moral dilemmas regarding how vulnerable people are handled by the criminal justice system. The rigorous and even forceful style of police interrogation, combined with Dassey's intellectual deficiencies, create a frightening portrait. Viewers are forced to confront the hazy boundary between justice and manipulation as the power relations between law enforcement and a young, impressionable mind are highlighted. Spoiler: Dassey's confession, which is rife with contradictions and dubious investigator-leading claims, becomes a source of debate. Dassey's interrogation's heartbreaking scenes highlight the depths to which police may go in order to get a suspect to fit a particular narrative. Viewers can use this portrayal as a crucial lens to examine the rights of the accused, the function of legal counsel, and the possibility of injustices. The courtroom drama develops into a theater of conflict as the series goes on. The prosecution's efforts to build a strong case against Avery and Dassey are contrasted with the defense's tenacious search for potential errors, faked evidence, and irregularities in the investigation. The meticulously presented facts, expert cross-examinations, and the frequently emotional witness testimony culminate in the courtroom scenes. Warning: this section contains spoilers for the judgments, which found Dassey and Avery guilty of the crime. The series' main theme of the intricacies of justice is amplified by the contrast between the defense's arguments and the jury's verdicts. The audience is left debating whether the appropriate decisions were made or whether more fundamental systemic problems took precedence as they wrestle with a profound sense of discomfort and distrust. Making a Murderer goes beyond simple entertainment and transforms into a motivator for positive social change. The show sparks a surge of public outrage and starts talks about how justice is brittle and subject to errors. Online petitions calling for the release of Avery and Dassey gather traction, drawing attention to the potential for documentaries to affect social change. The show also sparks a larger discussion on the influence of the media on public perception and opinion. The significance of ethical reporting, balanced inquiry, and preserving a separation between sensationalism and truth is underscored by the power of storytelling and the public's innate interest with crime narratives. As a benchmark in documentary storytelling, Making a Murderer draws viewers into a complex examination of justice, morality, and the complex web of human conduct. Its skill as a storyteller is demonstrated by how well it manages to combine the tension of crime dramas with the intellectual engagement of critical analysis. The series serves as both a mirror reflecting the intricacies of the criminal justice system and a call to action for openness, responsibility, and the never-ending search for the truth. As a recap critic, I am aware of Making a Murderer's significant impact on the documentary subgenre, as well as society in general. Its legacy goes beyond simple entertainment by inspiring viewers to confront preconceived notions, question the established quo, and ultimately support the fight of justice. Making a Murderer serves as a shining example of truth-seeking in the face of difficulty in a society where the distinction between fact and fiction can become hazy. For up-to-date documentary recaps, subscribe now. Discover new information and stay current with engaging true stories. You're only one click away from your next must-watch analysis.